It was a quantum leap compared to the brute force I used before. Just then, the stone room's door was opened from the outside. Dr. Joe slipped in quietly. He was covered in sweat, his eyes filled with terror. Mr. Lin, run. I just overheard the demonic cultivator. He plans to wait for the portal to open and refine both you and Boss Lu into a blood pill. Does Lu Hongyun know? That madman is only thinking about immortality now. He won't listen to reason at all. I stood up and dusted myself off. Go? I can't go now. If I don't deal with this demonic cultivator completely, I'll never have a moment of peace in my life. The hour of C arrived. Lu Hongyun and the demonic cultivator, leading a group of people, forced me to a cliff on the mountainside. The air here was incredibly heavy, so oppressive it was hard to breathe. I saw the golden fissure on the mountain face slowly widening. An ancient, time-worn aura emanated from within. This is it, the legendary Kunlun dragon lair. Once I absorb the dragon chi inside, I'll be able to ascend in broad daylight. The demonic cultivator took a white bone dagger from his robes and walked toward me with a sinister grin. He wanted to use my blood as a sacrifice for the fissure. I stared at his twisted face, not feeling the slightest bit of panic. Instead, I found him a little pathetic. Demonic cultivator, do you really think just anyone can absorb the chi from this dragon's blood? The Book of Life and Death said you were supposed to die in 3 months. Who knew you were in such a hurry to die, so eager to pay a hefty price to end it all today? Still talking nonsense at death's door. Get over here. That so-called master reached for my neck. His nails were long and black, and they carried a foul stench. I just suddenly raised my right hand. The Qian Kun art I had been gathering in my palm erupted instantly.
Let's do Nomad this time.
Striking the demonic cultivator's palm directly. The demonic cultivator let out a blood-curdling scream. His whole body flew back like a broken pipe, crashing against the rocks as he spat out a mouthful of black blood. He collapsed on the ground, staring at me in disbelief. He could never have imagined that a mere ant like me, a novice, could actually injure him.
Your powers are going to start kicking in right about now. Very impressive.
Zepbound, watch this. Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off.
Lu Hongyun was dumbfounded too. Leaning on his cane, he pointed a trembling finger at me. Speechless for a long moment. Who in the world are you? I am the guardian of this mountain. Just then, the golden fissure suddenly began to vibrate violently. The originally soft golden light instantly turned berserk. A fierce wind howled, blowing the surrounding trees into disarray. I could feel a colossal power awakening from deep within the earth. The Book of Life and Death throbbed wildly in my mind, as if warning me of something. Oh no, the dragon chi is leaking. This mountain is going to collapse. Suddenly, a gigantic, hand-made golden light emerged from the fissure. The palm was as large as a millstone. It directly grabbed the nearest disciple in the red robe. That person didn't even let out a scream, and was instantly turned into a puff of ash. Lu Hongyun was so scared he collapsed to the ground. But I realized that my body was being pulled by an invisible force. I was involuntarily walking towards that crack. Damn it, this force is sucking out my life force. I planted my feet firmly on the ground, trying to back away. But the suction from the crack grew stronger and stronger. I saw deep within the crack. A pair of golden eyes slowly opened, staring coldly at me. At that moment, I felt as if I were facing a deity, as insignificant as a grain of sand. That giant golden palm didn't actually grab me. As the jade in my own palm vibrated, the suction force suddenly vanished. The golden light in the crack rapidly retracted, eventually becoming a thin fissure in the rock. The oppressive atmosphere around us also dissipated, leaving only the sound of the cold wind blowing through the leaves. Over my back, the scene just now felt more like a hallucination that had been triggered by something. The demonic cultivator lay not far away, clutching his charred hand, his eyes filled with terror. This isn't dragon chi, this is a demon suppression array. The Lin family, your Lin family has been guarding something like this. Boss Lu, it seems this master you hired didn't even have a clue what was truly in these mountains. Lu Hongyun sat paralyzed in the mud, his cane tossed aside. He stared at the closed crack, his expression shifting from madness to despair. He had schemed for so long, even resorting to murder and arson, only for it to all end in nothing. Boss Blue, what's meant to be will be. Impossible. I've checked the ancient texts. It clearly said there's something here that can prolong life. Min Feng, you must know where it is, right? Wu Hongyun's men took me back to the old mansion, but this time they didn't dare put handcuffs on me again. The demonic cultivator was sent to have his injuries treated. The entire old mansion was deathly silent. I sat behind Wu Hongyun's desk, flipping through the materials he had collected about Kunlun Mountain over the years. A lot of this information contained things even my grandfather had never mentioned. Min Feng, you won. The demonic cultivator is useless now, and I don't have many days left to live. Name your price. What will it take for you to tell me the real secret behind the land deed? Dr. Joe was carrying his medical bag, waiting for me furtively at the end of the hallway. He looked like he hadn't slept all night. His face was even paler than Wu Hongyun's. When he saw me walking over, he quickly pulled me into the shadows. Mr. Lin, Wu Hongyun has lost his mind. He just gave an order to have that dry well filled in. And he wants everyone who knows about this matter too. He made a throat-slitting gesture. I looked at him, feeling calm inside. The book of life and death showed that his fate had already shifted. If he followed Wu Hongyun, he would undoubtedly die. But if he followed me, there was still a sliver of hope. Do you want to live? I do. As long as I can get out of here, I'll do anything you ask. Go and alter Wu Hongyun's medical records. Tell him his illness is beyond saving. The only way is to go into secluded meditation in the old forest at the foot of Kunlun Mountain. Dr. Joe froze for a moment, then immediately understood what I meant. I was going to lure Wu Hongyun away and solve this problem for good. For a person like Wu Hongyun, you have to give him a glimmer of hope. Only then will he obediently walk into the trap I've set. After Dr. Joe left, I found a yellowed slip of paper in the seam of the guest room mattress. Judging by the handwriting, it was surprisingly left by fourth granduncle. There were only 2 sentences on the slip of paper. Descendant of the Lin family, return at once upon seeing this letter. The mountain gate is open, do not look back. I clutched the slip of paper, a cloud of doubt forming in my mind. Fourth granduncle is clearly in prison. When did he hide this note here? Could it be that he's had his people in the Liu family's old house all along? I opened the book of life and death again to search for information about fourth granduncle, but the pages remained shrouded in a fog. This means fourth granduncle's power far surpasses my current level, or he possesses some kind of treasure that conceals his fate. Fourth granduncle, what kind of scheme are you plotting? I walked to the window and looked at the distant, cloud-shrouded Kunlun Mountains. Wu Hongyun had already begun arranging for his men to set out. He actually believed Dr. Joe's nonsense, believing there's a sacred place in the mountains for seclusion and life extension. I touched the jade stone in my pocket. The jade had now returned to its cold state and was no longer glowing, but I could feel it. There was a faint, indistinct connection between it and that distant mountain. At 3 in the afternoon, Wu Hongyun, forcing himself to ignore his illness, brought a few of his trusted bodyguards and me. And we arrived once again at the foot of the Kunlun Mountains. The demonic cultivator didn't come with us. I heard he fled overnight. Wu Hongyun looked like he could collapse at any moment. Min Feng, as long as you lead me to that place. I'll return the deed to you and I'll even go to the police station to turn myself in. To help you clear your name, I hope you keep your word. At this point, I had no choice but to trust him. We started hiking deep into the mountains. The path here was extremely difficult, with overgrown weeds.
Said it was nothing serious when I came in. You said you were sure.
Men's bodyguards cleared the path ahead while I walked in the middle, staying constantly alert to any movements around me.
Yes, I was wrong. You can always look for another shop where they won't ask a lone nomad while she's hugging the border.
That's fine. Step aside.
What? Any idea what to do?
I'm gonna bypass the coupling and break a hot wire.
Compressor will run on and on. It could seize up.
Did anyone ask your opinion? Okay, let's see what happens.
I was the only one left standing for Ben's car.
It's like I was telling you.
I stretched out my hand and couldn't even see my own fingers.
Not shabby at all. Question's how long it'll last you.
It'll get me to Night City. I'll figure something else out there.
Aye.
The surrounding silence was terrifying. Even the sound of the wind.
I'm looking for someone.
I stood still.
Jackie Wells? Maybe, maybe.
Life and death in my mind grew slightly warm. A simple
So
line drawn
doable?
from merge on its
Sure
wheels.
was.
It was a path of survival.
Satisfies you in that. Not a solid fix. Might as well have used spit and duct tape.
It works. That's what matters.
By following the map in my mind. The dead twigs and rotting leaves underfoot made crunching sounds, which sounded especially jarring in the dead silent forest.
Antenna on this heap don't seem like it packs a punch. Not liable to hear much.
You don't say.
Hey, Mike. Didn't know you had a customer. Rolled in a few hours past. I thought she'd at least called in. Don't you sweat it, Mike. We're gonna hash it out. Don't you know you owe the sheriff a word when you pay his town a visit? To tell him what's brought you here. Maybe even over a cup of coffee.
No need to worry, I won't be staying long.
Didn't answer my question now, did you? Name's Andrew Jones. Probably heard of me.
I can't say that I have.
Served in spec ops during the last war. Silver Shoguns? Ring any bells?
I can't say that it does.
Don't like to get along, do you?
And suddenly it was like something dragged me to the ground. Not even a shadow was left. This place is haunted. Let's go back.
That a nomad vehicle?
I just want to get out
Might
of
have
here.
expected.
It's too late. The formation in this forest has already been activated.
Do you have a problem? I'm willing to hear it.
I opened the broken
Let me tell you what my problem
search for the
is.
bodyguard's names.
Nothing boils my blood like a fucking strain. Where'd your clan pitch camp?
I walked over to where they had disappeared. I kicked away the fallen leaves.
Are you one of those who believe everything the talking heads say? That nomads are the world's greatest evil?
No. I'm a man that respects order. The corpse brought us that way, and I intend for it to stay that
The
way.
corpse pay you and have you on a leash like a dog, you know that.
But you don't want to see me bare my fangs. So I'll ask again. Where's your clan?
There's no clan. There's no camp. I'm here alone.
Ain't buying it. Nomads always stick to their packs.
My family's in pieces. That's why I'm headed for Night City.
Makes you an outcast among outcasts. Sure as hell hope you'll be on your way before long.
I saw a broadcasting comms tower on my way in. My antenna's down and I need to radio something.
What you need's to hightail it out of here without another word. Ain't got no mind to see you drifting around these parts. Got it?
You like the sound of your voice, don't you?
What's that, Drifter? What are you on about?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Chang led us to a pool behind the sunhouse. He lit his finger.
It's a lot. To cover my abscesses, I would wear bandages, shorts, then pants. But with the zealots, I'm back to fewer injustices.
The jig
raised you
didn't
finally.
blow. Instead, it made a dull,
Willie
metallic
McCoy.
clank.
It's good to hear your
The cliff
voice.
wall slowly slid open to
Gee.
both sides,
Wish I
revealing a
could say the
pitch-black
same.
passage. A bone-chillingly cold wind blew out from it, making Wu Hongyun curl up into a ball.
I need your
Go
help.
on in.
One
Only those
last
of the
time.
Lin family bloodline can walk
One
this
last
path.
time.
Wu
Again?
Hongyun, you stay out here.
I have to find the
If
client
you dare
with my
take
payload,
even one step
but
inside,
I don't know
not
where
even
he
the
is.
gods can save you. I took a deep breath
Right
and
place,
walked into
right
the
time.
passage. The
You
stone
were
door
there?
behind me slowly closed. The last sliver
course
of
I was.
moonlight vanished.
Maybe the
The
client
beam
left
of
a
my
message.
flashlight wavered in
Did
the
you check
darkness.
for me?
The stone walls on both sides were covered with countless names.
Sure.
Upon
Last
closer
time,
inspection,
though.
all
I
those
mean it.
names belonged to ancestors
name?
of the Lin family.
Jackie
But what made my
Wells.
blood run cold was, at the very end of the passage, I saw a familiar name.
Actually left a
Lin
message.
Feng. Why would my
He's
name
waiting
be
on a
carved
farm.
on a stone wall from
Flicking you
hundreds
the
of years ago?
geoloc data.
I felt my heart race.
Thanks,
The
Willie.
book of
I owe
life
you
and
one.
death automatically opened
You
in my
do.
mind. It
Don't get
stopped on a
yourself
blank
killed.
page. On that page,
And don't
an
call
image
again.
of myself began to slowly appear. But it was no longer someone else's fate, it was my own past. I walked step by step deeper into the passage. The light from my flashlight fell on a huge bronze coffin. The coffin lid was half open. It looked like someone was lying inside. I stared at the two characters for Lin Feng on the wall for a full 5 minutes. Although the handwriting was ancient, the spirit conveyed by the brushstrokes was exactly the same as my own. Gathering my courage, I reached out and touched it. The stone wall was cold, but there was nothing unusual. Suddenly, the book of life and death in my mind began to flip wildly, stopping on the very last page. On the originally blank page, details of my life after I was in prison began to appear. It even showed me standing here at this very moment. It turns out my every move had already been recorded by this book. I looked at the half-open bronze coffin and slowly moved the beam of my flashlight towards it. There were no zombies inside, nor any gold or silver treasures. There was only a neatly folded azure long robe and a rusted longsword. On top of the robe was a thin booklet. The cover read, Guardian's Notes. I picked up the booklet and opened it. Inside, the duties of the Lin family's tomb guardians through the generations were recorded. It turns out the so-called Lin Feng didn't refer to just me. It was a shared title for every heir of the Lin family. The name on the wall was a hope, and also a heavy burden. I finally understood. This book of life and death isn't a tool for ruling over others, but a standard for correcting mistakes. When Grandpa had me guard the land deed, it wasn't for the money. It was to guard this conscience. I felt the flow of chi in my body completely calm down. It was no longer rushing about chaotic
worried
as
I'd have to
before.
turn to
I
farming.
picked up the notes. My heart suddenly felt very steady.
for me.
I don't need some kind of divine ascension.
I believe I am.
just need to get my
Are you-
innocence back.
Name's Jackie Wells.
I tucked the notebook into my
Seems you
shirt
have
and
cargo
bowed
that
3
needs
times to the coffin.
Oh,
Although
where
it
I'm
was
from,
dark
you
and
share a
cold
bit
here,
about your
I
soul
felt an
before you talk
unprecedented
biz.
sense of security. I knew the
Kind of like a
ancestors were all
customer.
watching me. I
Which is
turned
good
and walked
manners,
back.
you know.
My steps were much more determined than when I came.
Why don't we start with
I
you
had
then?
to go face that mess outside.
NC native
Take
right
back
here.
what's mine with my
Got
own
Haywood
hands.
in my blood.
Just as I was about
Never
to head
been to
back,
NC.
I suddenly
That doesn't
heard
mean
heavy
much to me.
footsteps behind
So,
me. I turned
imagine
to
a
look.
place
Wu
where
Hongyan,
everyone's like your
ignoring
bro or
Lin Chang's
sis.
warning, had stumbled
Or
his way
a
in.
distant cousin at
His
least.
face was flushed.
I
His
think I
breathing was
understand.
ragged, and in his
You don't
hand,
have to like each
he was
other,
holding an
but
electric
it's family.
baton he'd snatched
That's
from
Haywood.
guard.
That
Lin Feng,
and
I
everyone's
knew you
back in
found something
iron.
good. Give me that notebook
you?
now.
I guess
It's my life.
you could
With
say
it,
I'm
I
from
can
my
live
own
forever.
neighborhood.
He's gone mad, completely
me,
insane.
we're
Lin
gonna
Chang
get along
shook his
fine.
head and looked at me. I understood immediately. The book of life
Cargo.
and death appeared in my mind. It didn't just record
Let's load it in the
everyone's
car.
past and future.
Oh,
It also
well.
contained countless ancient texts and patterns I couldn't comprehend. I didn't recognize a single one of those characters, but whenever I stared at them,
Started
their meaning
thinking
would
you might not
automatically
come.
surface
I
in my
got
mind.
held up.
This
And
must
you
be
weren't
an
exactly
inherent
easy to
function of
find.
the book. Tonight, I
Decided
wanted to
to
give
lay
it a
low,
try.
you know?
Following the method
Sheriff
from before,
looked
I
like
silently
one
recited
grouchy
Wu
motherfucker.
Hongyun's name and birth
Yep.
date in my mind. A moment later, the ancient bronze book began to slowly turn its pages. When it stopped on a certain page, lines of golden text appeared on the page.
What a fat ass.
After searching through it in my mind, I snapped my eyes open, a little worried. Previously, he had less than 3 months left to live. A few days ago, whether it was because of that demonic cultivator or his own misdeeds, he got entangled with something unclean. If his soul doesn't return to his body within 7 days, he will surely die. Now he's only got 1 day and a little bit more left, huh?
Do you
I
have the
continued
manifest for the
reading. The
transport?
Book of Life and Death also recorded the origin of that
Officer didn't
lonely
give you the
ghost.
job deeds.
It was a homeless man from 30 years
Teaser.
ago, a
was
vagrant
just
who died in
making
that
sure.
cemetery. After death, with no one to claim his body, his soul was trapped there, becoming a wandering spirit. For all these years, it had been wandering that area, occasionally scaring passers-by, but never harming anyone.
Why? Are
This
you
time, the
nervous?
child went to pay respects at his grandmother's grave. His life force was weak, and he was targeted by that lonely ghost. It seized the opportunity and devoured a part of his soul. What are you two still standing around for? I said, give me that notebook, or both of you will die here. Lin Chang and I looked at each other and frowned. If this were happening on the outside, finding a powerful Taoist priest to perform a soul summoning ritual
Nothing.
might solve
They'll
it.
scan us,
But
check our
now,
papers.
Wu Hongyun is out of his mind. Getting rid of him would just dirty
I'll
our
do the
hands.
talking.
Just then, I noticed a faint line of small text next to Li Saiyuan's record in the Book of Life and Death. Its color was much lighter than the other text, as if it was obscured by something. I stared at the small text and focused my mind. After a moment, the characters gradually became clear. This child has a peculiar fate, with a faint connection to the Kunlun Mountains dragon
Direct
thing.
your vehicle to the inspection area.
A peculiar fate can't escape the destiny written in the book.
Remain
Even
in
if
your
he's a
vehicle.
monster,
The
he must be
security check
eliminated.
will begin
Lin
shortly.
Chang seized an opportunity and struck him on the back of the neck. Wu Hongyun immediately collapsed
Hand me
to
the
ground.
manifest.
One
We'll need
time,
to see it.
I heard them whispering.
Grab these.
I couldn't be bothered to explain, so I just let them guess.
Huh. It's marked
On the
LOA.
evening of the 15th
Perfect.
day, I was
What's that
cultivating.
mean?
Lost on
Suddenly,
arrival.
I sensed an
Means the
unfamiliar
cargo was
aura.
flagged as
The aura was
to be
very
lost
faint,
as soon as
almost
they crossed the
non-existent, but it was definitely there. And it was approaching my cell.
Well, they're about
I
to find
opened
out.
my eyes and stared at the cell door. A moment later, faint footsteps
The owner
could
of
be
the
heard from
vehicle in the
hallway.
inspection
The
area will
footsteps
report
stopped
for
at my
further
cell door.
questioning.
You can go back now. Just keep the ancient bronze book safe.
What
Though
now?
he and the Liu family won't dare to
If we
touch
want
me
the
again.
customs officer to turn a
Lin
blind
Chang
eye
just
to our
smiled
dubious
and said
dogs,
nothing.
we'll need a sweep.
From that day on,
Do you have
although
the
I was
credit
no
chip with the
longer
bride?
entangled with the Liu
Oh.
family, I was thrown back into prison. However, after this incident, my position in the prison was completely secure. No one dared to
You
mess
forgot.
with me or cause me any trouble. Even the warden steered clear of me. But I knew this was only
Keep the
temporary.
engine running.
The people from Simming Fu wouldn't let this go.
Do that.
That powerful being who controls thunderstorms wouldn't give up either. They would be back sooner or later. But I was already prepared, no matter who came. I would make sure they wouldn't leave alive. That night, I was cultivating. When I suddenly sensed a faint, almost imperceptible
arm,
aura.
place your
The aura
weapon
was
here.
unfamiliar, but very pure. It wasn't like the deathly energy in the prison, nor was it like the malevolent aura on those people from Simming Fu. I opened my eyes and followed the aura.
Now
It was
please
coming from
report
the
to
cell
room
door.
number 2.
I walked to the entrance.
Please sit. Papers.
And looked out. The corridor
the
was
rules.
completely empty.
Everything's there.
There was nothing
It
there.
might be,
But that
it might
aura
not
was still
be.
present.
We'll see.
I closed my eyes, immersed my consciousness into the book of life and death, and turned to a certain page.
What are you
A
transporting?
line of text appeared on it.
all
Cultivator
in there.
detected nearby. I quietly slipped out of my cell and followed the aura. I climbed over the wall and landed
Everything?
on the barren ground outside. A person stood there under the moonlight. They were dressed in black.
There's
and
one
wore
additional
masks, making their
closure to
face
the
impossible
manifest.
to see. But from their figure, it had to be a man. He just slowly took a token from within his robes. The token was fiery
Remind
red
me,
all
you
over.
drive.
Two ancient, elaborate characters
None.
were carved.
No clan.
True
I drive
disciple.
for myself.
The expression on my
Oh.
face froze the moment I saw
And
that
none
token.
too wise.
My whole body felt
You know,
as if it had
whenever
been
I see
paralyzed.
someone like you,
A chill
I'm
shot up
oh
from the
so
soles of
grateful
my
not
feet
to be
to
on
the top
that
of
side
my
of the
head.
table.
The
The
feelings.
Second Master's true disciple.
Go
Those
on
words
now.
exploded in my
Your
mind,
associate's waiting
like
for
someone
you in the
ringing a
car.
1,000-year-old bell. Heart pounding
Don't
so
forget to take
fast
your
it felt
personal
like it would
items.
leap out of my chest. Situ Liu was one of the 10 great sects in the
careful with that
cultivation
toy.
world. It was rumored
welcome
that
to
Sect
Night City.
Master had already entered the
Shits,
nascent
imagine
soul
Night
stage
City is some kind of
and hadn't
paradise.
appeared in 100 years.
What can you do?
And the words true disciple meant that this person before me was part of C2 Lu's most
I'll
inner
tell you
circle.
soon.
A
Need to get out
candidate
of
to
here.
be the next Sect Master.
Okay.
A person like that. How could he appear outside this prison in the mortal realm? Huh? Scared? The man put away the token. His tone held a hint of amusement. I thought the person who dared to accept the Lin family's land deed would have a bit more courage. I took a deep breath, forcefully suppressing the shock
You're
in
gonna
my
tell me
heart,
what happened
and
back
spoke
there?
coldly. Who are you? My name is Situ Nam. He took off the mask on his face,
Let's say I have a bad
revealing
feeling
a
about
young
this.
face. He
Oh.
looked to be no more than in his early
Happened a lot
20s.
to you?
He had sharp brows and bright
Rarely.
eyes. His features so
Spilling
defined
trouble
they
around the
looked as if
bend?
they were carved by a
Drive,
knife.
Jackie, just drive.
The 37th generation true disciple of Situ Lu. What
Someone's
do you want
coming
with
our
me?
way.
It's not me who wants you.
This does not look
Situ
good.
Man shook his head. It is my master who wishes to see you. Master, the
Let's
second
get out of
master
here.
of Situ Lu. I was stunned. The second master of Situ Lu.
transporting
That's a
contraband that is
legendary
corporate
figure.
property.
It said he went into seclusion 100 years ago. Why did he suddenly want to see a novice ant like me? I know what you're thinking. Situ Man looked at me, a complex emotion in his eyes. You think you're just some minor figure who has just become a celestial master. Unworthy of my master's attention, I didn't say anything, which was a tacit agreement. You're wrong, mine. Situ Man took a step forward, the moonlight illuminating his face. His expression turned serious. Do you have any idea what that ancient bronze book in your hands is? The Book of Life and Death. And do you know its true origin? I shook my head. Situ Man was silent for a moment. Then he spoke slowly. It's not something from the mortal realm, nor from the world of cultivators. It was from the ancient war between gods and demons. A relic left behind by a fallen god. I was stunned. That's right. Situ Man nodded. That god was the master of reincarnation, controlling the life and death of all beings. When he fell, his power manifested into three items: the Book of Life and Death, the Judge's Brush, and the Mirror of Reincarnation. That ancient bronze book you heard is the Book of Life and Death.
Gotta
My
keep
mind was
moving!
weird, so that's why. No wonder the Book of Life and Death could see into everyone's
No,
destiny
the
and
devils are
record the
stubborn.
past and future. No wonder it allowed me to wield such power in prison. It was never some magical artifact from the cultivation world, but the relic of a god. Then what about the Judge's Brush and the Mirror of Reincarnation? The Judge's Brush is in the hands of the Bureau of Fate. Situ Man looked at me. His gaze grew solemn. As for the Mirror of Reincarnation, it's beneath Queen Mountain. I snapped my head up. Queen Mountain? Isn't it the place
Keep
my family,
driving.
the Lin
Can't
family,
stop here.
has protected for generations? What did you realize?
Place looks
Situ Man
deserted.
asked. My family's
Gonna
land
stop
deed.
here.
Exactly.
Just sort out a
Situ
few
Man
things
nodded.
before we go on.
That deed isn't just any ordinary land deed. It's the key that unlocks the seal on Queen Mountain. Only with that deed can you enter the depths of the mountain and find the Mirror of Reincarnation. I finally understood why Lu Hongyun
I
was
almost
so
tagged
desperate
our
to
asses.
steal the deed.
That what you
Why
call
the Bureau of
smuggling?
Fate got involved.
Got 'em.
And why that powerful being who
Supposed to go
controls
smooth.
thunderstorms descended to the mortal
problems.
realm himself. They weren't after the mountain. They were after the Mirror of Reincarnation.
down.
But why
Sometimes
me? I
these
looked
things
at
happen.
him. I'm just a
This?
regular high school
What kind of
student.
shit happens?
Why am I
Border
the one
security
who has
tipped
to
off the
guard this thing?
corporation that we have
Because your
their
last
cargo.
name is Lin.
What's the deal with these borderlies flipping us the
Situ
finger as
Man's
they
voice
fucking
grew
please?
heavier.
With
The
no
Lin family has
consequences.
protected
He
Queen
took a
Mountain
risk.
for generations.
Assumed we didn't have
This
a clan
wasn't by
backing
chance.
us.
It was
He was
destiny.
right.
What do you mean? Do you know the history of the Lin
anything
family?
going on?
I shook my head.
So
Situ
what now?
Man paused for a moment. Then he said
We crossed
slowly,
the border.
the Lin family
Now you
are
pay
the
me,
descendants of that
we
god.
go our separate
My
ways.
mind exploded. Descendants of that god? Me?
ain't gonna
No
lie.
way. I shook
I'm
my
a bit
head
like-
instinctively. I've
Can't
been a
beat
normal
now.
person my whole life. Other
Have
than my
something for
grandpa
you once
giving
I
me the
collect my
land deed,
scrap for this
I knew
corporal
nothing
crap
about some
we're
god
carrying.
or
Oh, you
mirror
just
of
figured I
reincarnation.
would sit
You
by
didn't know
patiently.
because your bloodline hadn't
Actually, I
awakened
wasn't
yet.
gonna pay you at
Situ
all.
Man looked at me.
Just gonna bust
But you've
ass and
already opened the
disappear
book
soon
of
as we
life and
crossed
death.
over.
You've become a celestial master.
You're all
Your
right.
bloodline is already slowly awakening. My master
You
has
tricked
foreseen
me.
that in 3 months,
Oh, well,
the seal on
apologies
Queen
for
Mountain will
offending the
weaken
spotless
completely.
moral code of a
When
smuggler.
that time comes, the reincarnation
So
mirror
what's
will
next?
manifest, and the only ones who can enter the seal
Now
are
we
those
take a
with
peek
Lin family blood.
inside.
So, your master wants me to go inside to get the reincarnation mirror? Not to get it. Situ
Open
Man
it.
shook his head to destroy it. I was stunned. Destroy it? Yes. Situ Man nodded.
Oh, shit.
The power of the reincarnation
Arasaka
mirror
on
is
the
too
screen.
great. If
We
it
are
were to fall
robbing
into
some
the
heavy
hands of the
hitters.
Sea Ming Fu,
Maybe we'll make some
or be
heavy
obtained
money.
by others with malicious intent, the entire cultivation world would be
I
thrown
miss
into chaos.
a real iguana.
My master has
Hey,
foreseen that the only
lesser
way is
Antilles,
before it fully manifests. To destroy it.
Lesser
Lesson
until
number
what?
23.
Yeah, I watched the
You
thing
know
on
what's
TV
different?
about him. Went extinct like
Sure.
30 years ago.
Ooh,
They're from the
these are
Lesser
fire.
Antilles. You
Now
come
let's
a
have
long way, my
You got
scaly
that much
friend.
cheddar?
I'm made with cheddar. Want it? Need it? Cheese it.
Think you can make some money on it?
Sure. Think it'll make us happy.
Us?
Yeah, partner.
But that's a divine
We'll go
relic.
halfsies.
Can I really destroy it?
Any decent
You can.
fixer will find a
CG
loaded
man
gunk
said,
interested
looking
in a
at me,
rare gem like
his
this.
deed was complex.
It's
Because
kind of a
you are
shame,
the Lin
though.
family bloodline.
I always wanted
the
a
Book of
bit.
Life and Death has already accepted
Got
you
the
as
name
its
Manny
master.
all thought out.
Only with the power of the Book of Life
Hey,
and
by the
Death
way,
can the reincarnation mirror
You,
be destroyed.
got any plans for
I
what you'll
was
be doing
silent.
in Night
This
City?
was too much information to take in.
I
need
don't
time
have
to
any
process
plans.
this. I know it's
Spent the
hard for
last
you to
years
accept right
traveling
now.
between states
CG
with my
Man took a
nomad
jade
family.
slip from his
They'll
robes
probably
and
be
handed
waiting
it
for
to
you
me.
somewhere, huh?
This is from my master for you.
We
It
decided
contains
to go
all
our
the
separate
information about the seal
must
on
be
Kumu
tough.
Mountain. In 3
I
months,
know when to go
I
back
will
to.
come find you. After saying
But don't
that,
you worry.
he flickered and
Let me
disappeared
help you
into
find
the night.
digs.
I stood
You gotta
frozen
live
on the spot,
somewhere.
clutching the jade
It's important
slip.
to have people
I
you
didn't
can turn
move for a
to.
long time.
You know,
Back
like,
in my cell,
family.
I sat on the bed, staring
Maybe you'll find
blankly
your
at
own
the
down in
jade
Night
slip in
City.
my hand. Descendant of the gods, the reincarnation mirror, the seal weakening in 3 months. All these things that were once so
Thanks, much
incredibly distant
appreciated.
from me now
Hey, come
feel like
on,
a great
it's
mountain
nothing.
pressing down on my
We got
heart.
chemistry, you
I
and me.
immersed my consciousness
Be a
into
crying
the book
shame
of
to waste
life
it.
and death and turned to the
Partner.
final page.
Hey,
On what was once a blank
Aw,
page, lines
cuddly
of
little
golden text
fucker.
began to appear. It was the record concerning the seal on Kumu Mountain. The seal was set in the deepest part of the
okay,
mountain,
partner.
guarded
Time
by
to grab
3
the lizard and
barriers.
scurry
The first
out
is
of
an illusionary realm. Anyone who enters will be trapped in their most feared memories, unable to break free. The second is calm of fire. The heavier one sins, the
Stanley
more
here with
intense
you,
the flames.
and we got another
The
day
third
ahead
is a
of us in
bloodline
this
barrier.
city
Only
of
someone of the Lin
dreams.
family bloodline can
Ooh,
pass
I
through.
love this town.
After
Love
these
it like
3
you might love a
barriers
mother
lies
who
the
popped
place
you
where
out
the
on the steps of an
reincarnation mirror
orphanage
is kept.
once, and
I
now
closed the
stops you
book
to
of
ask
life
if
and
you got
death,
a smoke
letting
for
out a
her.
long sigh. 3 months.
Every new
I
day
have
here
3
means
months to
100
prepare.
new
In the days that
arrivals,
followed,
but
I
only half
cultivated
these
the
gunks will
evidence
survive a
I
year,
absorbed
and
dead
that's
chi
if
by
it's a
day
good
and
one.
refined spiritual chi
And
by
why do
night.
these peeps come to
Not daring to
NC?
stop
Well,
even
to
for a
be
moment.
street
In the
samurai
jade
like
slip from
Morgan,
CD Man,
Blackhand,
a
and
complete
Waylon
cultivation
Boa
technique was
Boa. The
recorded,
greater
one
the
even more
risk, the
advanced than
bigger
the
the
one I learned
bouquet,
in art.
kids. Or so
Following
they
its methods,
say.
my
But
cultivation
you can only
improved
be
by
a major
leaps and
league player
bounds.
for so
In just a
long.
single
The
month,
faster you
I
live,
broke
the
through to a
faster
new
you
stage
burn
of the
out.
heavenly
If you
master
don't
realm.
get a bullet to the
But it still
brain
wasn't enough.
first.
The book of life and death revealed that the powerful being from the sea named Food, who commands thunder and rain, was at the late Golden Core stage, a full 2 major rounds above me.
AC's legends.
In
Know
3
where you'll
months,
find
he will
most of
surely
them?
come. I have to become stronger
The
before then. During the
graveyard.
second month, Wolfgang Uncle came to see as well.
Matters
He looked at
not
me,
where you're
his eyes filled
from.
with
Matters
gratification.
not where
You're
you
progressing
start.
faster than I imagined.
What matters
Really,
here
really.
is the walk you walk.
I finally asked the
In
question that
Night
had been on my
City.
mind for so long. Are you
The
really from the Lin
city
family?
of
Wolfgang
dreams.
Uncle was silent for a moment. He slowly nodded. I'm from a collateral branch of the Lin
Chick we're
family.
looking for
My
is somewhere
duty
in
is
this
to guard the
building.
secret of Kunlun Mountain. He
Probably
looked at me,
crawling
but
with the
you're different.
pendejos that
You are the
kidnapped
heir
her.
to the main lineage.
Eyes and ears
the one who
open,
can
right?
open the seal.
Speaking of which,
But I've never heard
Got
my
you a little
grandfather
something.
mention it. Your grandfather
Electric
didn't
training
know.
shard.
4th granduncle side.
Guess you need
The
to,
main lineage of the
brush
Lin
up on your
family
dance
has only
moves.
one heir in each
down for
generation.
some target practice
Only
in
that
VR?
person knows the truth. Your grandfather wasn't the heir,
Not
so
now,
he didn't
Jack.
know.
No time.
Then how did
Maybe
I become
later.
the heir? Because
Sure,
on the day you
sure.
were born, the book of
Mañana.
life and death chose
Mañana.
its master.
Let's do
4th
this.
granduncle looked at me. That day, your grandfather was holding you when the book of life and death appeared on its own. It left a mark on your
This
forehead.
way.
From that moment on, you were the heir of the Lin family. I touched my forehead, but didn't feel anything. The mark is normally invisible. It only appears when you are in danger. 4th granduncle said, the last time people from the Office of Fate made a move against you, the book of life and death blocked the attack for you. It was because of that mark. So that's why. No wonder I survived that day. 4th granduncle, after 3 months. I know, 4th granduncle interrupted me. I will help you when the time comes. But as for your cultivation, don't mind that I've been locked up in this prison for 30 years. 4th granduncle smiled. His smile held a hint of strangeness. My cultivation is much higher than you imagine. After saying that, he turned and left. I watched him as he walked away. I suddenly felt much more at ease.
Suspected
On the
abduction.
last day of the 3rd month,
Target could have
CG
possibly
Man came.
flatlined already. Not
He
sure
was still in his black clothes,
Different
still
time.
wearing a mask. But this time, there was another person behind him. He was a middle-aged man, wearing a set of bluish-green Taoist robes. His aura was refined and scholarly, but in his eyes, there was an authority that made people afraid to look directly at him. "This is my master, Sect Master Situ Lu," Situ Nan introduced. I was stunned. Sect Master Situ Lu, the legendary figure himself, had actually come in person. Ling
We're
Fa.
in time,
He looked
Buck.
at me.
We-
His tone was calm.
Sure you're on
The
phones,
3 months
but
are up.
that don't make
Are
you any less
ready?
part of
I
the
took
squad.
a deep breath. I nodded. Then let's go. With a wave of his hand, my vision blurred. When I opened my eyes again,
at least try
I was
to be
already standing at the foot of
nice.
Kunlun Mountain.
You want nice,
Is this the power of a nascent soul
Call the damn
cultivator?
helpline.
Teleporting 1,000 miles in an instant. It's as simple as eating and drinking. The seal is inside the mountain. Sect Master Situ pointed at the mountain wall in front of us. "We can't get in. We can only rely on you." I nodded. I walked forward, up to the mountain wall.
Looking for
I took out
1237.
that piece of black jade and followed the method
Target
from
should
the
be
jade
inside,
stone.
but I got 0
I
eyes
bit
on the
my finger
biomon.
and drew a symbol
Fingers
on the
crossed
jade
it's
stone.
not too late.
The jade
I
stone
hate this
suddenly
life or
trembled,
death shit.
emitting a golden light.
Try hacking
It
the door.
shone on the mountain wall,
Think you could
and
trip
the
it on your
wall
own,
slowly cracked open.
Like, how do we start the conversation? This week, you've been meaning to do it. How do you get there?
I think the way to
Revealing a pitch-black passage, exactly the same as the one Lin Cheng took me into last time. "Be careful," Situ Man said from behind me. I nodded and took a deep breath. I walked into the passage. The stone door behind me slowly closed. The last glimmer of light disappeared. I turned on my flashlight and illuminated the path ahead. The stone walls on both sides were still carved with the names of the Lin family. I walked straight ahead until I reached the end of the passage. Sure enough, I saw that bronze coffin. The lid was still half open. The green long robe and the rusty longsword inside were still there, but this time, there was a door next to the coffin. The door was cast from bronze. Complex patterns were carved on it. I reached out and pushed the door. The door didn't budge an inch. Just then, the book of life and death automatically opened in my mind, and a line of text appeared. "Blood is the guide, the heart is the key. I understand." I bit my finger. I smeared the blood on the door. The fresh blood seeped into the bronze patterns. Those
Sandra
patterns
Dorset's
began to
protected
glow.
under Echelon 2
Rumble.
Corpo
The
immunity.
bronze door slowly opened,
Our girl's top
revealing a
shelf.
downward staircase
This one's
behind
packing
it.
black market Zeta
I
Tech
didn't know
repros.
where it led.
Typical
I took a
back
deep
alley
breath
fix-ups.
and walked down.
Not our lucky
The
gal.
staircase was very long.
Let's keep looking.
I walked for a full hour before reaching the end. At the end was a huge underground palace. In the very center of the palace, a mirror was floating. The mirror was entirely silver and emitted a soft glow. That must be the mirror of Samsara. Just as I was about to walk over, I suddenly heard a burst of laughter from behind me. "Ha ha ha, I finally found it." I whipped my head around, only to see Lu Hongyun rushing down the stairs. Behind him was a group of people, and the one leading them was that powerful being who controls thunder and rain. Didn't see that coming, did you? Lu Hongyun looked at me smugly. "You thought Lin Cheng knocked me out? I was just faking it. I've been waiting for these past 3 months. Waiting for the moment the seal was broken." I looked at that powerful being. He was looking at me with a cold smirk, his eyes filled with contempt. "Junior, I let you get away last time. You won't be so lucky this time." I didn't say anything. I just stared at him as the book of life and death flipped wildly in my mind. It finally stopped on a page. Written on it was, "Elder of the Palace of Fate, Lei Zhenzi, late stage golden core cultivation, will die before the mirror of reincarnation in 3 months." I was stunned for a moment, then I smiled. "What are you smiling at?" Lei Zhenzi frowned. "I'm laughing because you're about to die and you don't even know it." "You're asking for it." Lei Zhenzi waved his hand, and a bolt of lightning struck towards me. I didn't dodge, nor did I block. Just as the lightning was about to hit me, the mirror of reincarnation suddenly shone with a brilliant light. The bolt of lightning was sucked into the mirror. The next second, it shot out directly from behind Lei Zhenzi. Lei Zhenzi let out a miserable scream and was sent flying. He crashed into the wall of the underground palace. He looked
On
at
your
the
toes.
mirror of
More
reincarnation
bodies
in
incoming. They're
disbelief.
almost on you.
What's going on? The mirror of reincarnation reflects all attacks, I said calmly. Didn't you know? Lei Zhenzi's face turned deathly pale. He struggled to get up, only to find that his cultivation was rapidly draining away. No, impossible. He collapsed on the ground, his body beginning to turn transparent. I told you, you will die here today. I walked over to the mirror of reincarnation. I placed my hand on the mirror's surface. The book of life and death emitted a golden light in my mind. That golden light flowed down my arm and into the mirror of reincarnation. The mirror of reincarnation began to vibrate violently, and cracks appeared on its surface. No, Ray Jensen roared in despair, but his body had already become completely transparent, finally turning into a wisp of green smoke.
That all you got?
There was a person standing in the hallway, dressed all in black. Wearing a mask, CG Nan, he took off his mask and smiled. So, how was it?
Scab is still crawling. Clean it up.
It's all right. I looked at him.
Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. Definitely don't want to slug in your back.
What message?
No way, not me.
The cultivation world will hold a grand contest. The younger generation from all the sects will participate. My master wants you to represent the CG Tower in the competition. I was stunned. You represent the CG Tower? Yes. CG Nan nodded. Although the cultivation isn't hard, you have the book of life and death. And, in 3 months, your cultivation should be able to break through to the Golden Core stage. Outside, the Golden Core stage, in the cultivation world, that's only considered mid-tier. But with the book of life and death in hand, I'm confident I can take on anything. Alright, I'll go. CG Nan smiled. He taught me a storage bag. And here are some elixirs and spirit stones. This is enough for you to train for 3 months. In 3 months, I will come for you. After saying that, he vanished from the hallway in a flash. I clutched the storage pouch, a sudden surge of boldness washing over me. The grand cultivation tournament, up, then let me see what the so-called chosen ones are made of. 3 months flew by in an instant. During these 3 months, I trained day and night, and finally broke through to the Golden Core stage the night before last. The moment I broke through, I felt the spiritual energy in my body.
Body's gotta
Completely
disappear.
fused with every fiber of my being. It was as if I had been completely reborn. The book of life and death also changed. The once blurry text became much clearer, and a lot of new content I couldn't see before appeared. One line in particular caught my attention. The Grand Cultivation Tournament is full of hidden masters, but the real threat
On your
isn't
toes.
on the stage.
More bodies
but in the
incoming. They're
audience.
almost on
I
you.
mulled over that sentence again and again, feeling like it was hinting at something.
You're coming.
But time waits for no
Wait
one.
for your chance.
CG Nan was already
Break
here.
off.
I changed into the clothes he brought and followed him out of the prison. Before leaving, I glanced back one last time at those high walls. I'd been here for over half a year. I went from being an ordinary high school student to becoming a cultivator at the Golden Core stage. This prison changed my entire life.
Scab's still crawling. Clean it up. Clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. Definitely don't want to slug in your back.
Do something with the eyes, V! You got this!
Hard-working Arizona families. 3,516,000. It's more than a big number.
Hey, V! Head down!
That means more kids on there, more jobs.
You know who you're messing with! Point for you! Hold that thing! What? Where? Playtime zone! ¡Hijos de puta! ¡Tengo otra!
If y'all are new here, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button so this video gets recommended to others. And with that, let's jump right into it.
claims he made for Point Nemo. And if he's telling the truth, then he just killed his own fate. And not because the sharks or anything like that. Quite the opposite, actually. There's almost nothing where he is. But rather because Point Nemo is quite literally the
Rip up the shreds!
So we have barely any regionality to survive it. So remote that the closest human to the air is Scott Kelly on the ISS. So remote that when we do over the satellite, we always crash it there to make sure it never gets in. And you can just swim your way out. Know that the nearest land is an almost uninhabited island over 1,600 miles away. And you're dead because if you're there, not only are you far from everything, but you're in a place so unusual that your ships and planes inside of it.
You know who you're messing with?
It's still rather than go to the island just in case of an emergency. Because it's not just the most isolated place there, it's also one of the most extreme in terms of weather.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
And in that case, this guy is full of it. Because Point Nemo isn't the beacon you try to land on. No, it's a flag marking the fact that you've reached a place you'll never return from.
And what are we supposed to believe? He just swam his way out there? Well, let me guess. He took a water taxi through the 40-foot waves, I'm guessing, right? And if it's so remote, how is he posting? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys. Wow. That's where I draw the line, guys. No, thank you.
Today, we have just witnessed history because for the first time ever, humans have entered an orbit that takes them over both Earth's poles. And no, this is not April Fool's. For context, this has never been done before because most of the time humans go up in a rocket. They stay in low inclination orbits. That's the level where the International Space Station sits and the two poor astronauts got stranded. Polar orbits, however, like this one, go much further out into space, roughly where satellites orbit. So while, yes, we've had satellites going over the Earth's poles before, actual humans never have, because it's a much more complex and fuel-intensive mission. So you might be wondering, why now? And that's where things get even crazier. A crypto billionaire named Mr. West paid SpaceX an undisclosed amount of money, and in return, they sent him up there with a couple of other people because why not? And now he's got
got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
Let's find out.
V, jack into her biomon. We know what we're dealing with.
So what are we thinking, guys? What's the
Jacking in.
Looks like you could be doing better things for the world if you got that much fucking money in your pocket, buddy, but, yeah.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural port. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's feeding the biomon.
Found the shard. We're moving now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice. She's flatlining.
need to know what's going on.
Jackie, air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Catch, chica!
I think... Oh shit, it worked.
Fuera, chica. Get her outside. Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground. Five steps back. Now. TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, chica, I got this thing. I got a date with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging, Jack. Don't get used to it.
Saving my ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. You should get Wakako in the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
Convince me that a 10-foot-tall, 500-pound dinosaur with foot-long claws wasn't a predator. I don't care what she said, guys. I'm not buying it.
Oh wow, he's getting out. That's very impressive.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Of course she's alive and well. It's what we agreed, isn't it?
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later.
Listen, guys, say what you want about Elon Musk. Love or hate him, that Cybertruck is freaking impressive. But it's ugly as sin, but it's sure impressive to say these guys.
Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight. We better put in fifth.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm driving.
Oh, eat your heart out, Michael Jordan. Somebody better get this man in the NBA or in the Olympics like ASAP. And he must have created some type of a viral trend because this next clip wanted to give it a shot too, guys. Let's see what he got.
stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, Chica. Not just any other city. Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. Man, I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh, shit. You're right. Is it just me, or... fucking know it. Man on our ass, tailing us. Chingado. I don't like this. What tell you did? Scabs! Hijo de puta!
Fucking drop, Jackie!
Come on, B!
Him! Keep her steady!
Hold tight, B!
Holy fuck!
Mierda! Perdón! Got you, asshole! B! Aim for the driver! Chingado! Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. It can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
I don't care what you say, and I don't care what you think. That might have been one of the creepiest things I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It's almost like he knew that we were watching him. It's super weird, guys.
And the second report in Phuket, Thailand, beach resort. Before the 7.7 magnitude earthquake arrived, people
Pulling out all the stops.
were staying in a hotel, looking at the balcony. Notice this. But could this be the sign of what
Watson's on
happened
lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am! Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a
Okay,
shame.
then. No model citizen, maybe, but he's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
So you can be nice when you feel like it.
When am I not nice?
Always.
I'm always never not nice.
Oh, that's crazy, guys. You see all that water coming off the top of the building? That's a pool up there. And as you can see, some of these people are just like unfazed. My man's swimming thinking he's in a wave pool. This one up here is suntanning like nothing's going on. What is wrong with these people? There is an earthquake happening right below you.
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Get the fucking shoot!
Well, show's over. Poor bastards. Thought they had it coming.
So, what are we thinking, guys? Let's do it like this. Supposedly, this is supposed to tell what type of personality you have. What did you see? If you saw the cat going up the steps, throw a 1 in the chat. And if you saw a cat going down the steps, throw a 2 in the chat. Let's see if we can figure out what our personality is as an entire group as a whole.
Made it.
Guys.
Almost at your place.
What about you? How likely to make it back to Haywood?
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Thousands have already been arrested in the week-long protests to voice their opposition to the arrest of Istanbul Mayor Ekrem İmamoğlu.
Damn! Yo, Pikachu was out. I think that Pikachu is running faster than everyone out there. One day, historians are going to look back at our timeline and think of us as like a complete joke.
Sweet dreams, then.
Watch.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
A routine inspection has shown many have been corrupted with malware.
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the
Bug?
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina.
A voice seems to materialize out of thin air and follow the guard into the other room. A bit later in the video, we see him disappear back into the same corner he mysteriously appeared from. Is it possible their CCTV cameras captured the spirit of the boy that night?
Never mind the paranormal little spirit boy. Did y'all see all those orbs floating around? I don't know what to tell you guys. I think those orbs are creepier and scarier than the little ghost boy. And can I tell you, there is no amount of money that you could offer me.
Yeah.
The use of cybernetic implants.
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time. Hate to get it fixed the last time.
Whoa, V. Look at your beauty sleep. No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something. When I jumped. Backed into that Corpo's biome line.
Yo, that is crazy. Talk about turning nothing into something.
So I think when I went discover the ocean with me something. It was definitely here last night. It was definitely right here. What you see where it used to be. That's the barrier, the movies. And yeah. It was definitely here last night. So if anyone wants to just let me know where the ocean is at, that'd be much appreciated.
If you're normal low tide, it doesn't typically look like this. Run. Like, fast. You can thank me later.
Neurovirus. I need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Yeah, I was pretty sure you saw.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throwing some trash maybe downstairs.
Bruh, this looks like jokes with me.
Are y'all kidding me right now? This looks like bacon. Or pork chops. This is salt from the mine. This looks like blood. Look at it. Blood. This looks like the inside of a body. Look at it. Look at it. Bro, they're all just petrified bodies of giants. Look at the resemblance. They just start to become petrified over time. Look at it. Look at this one. This one looks like a woman. Oh, oh. They all over the world. Humanoid beings that are the shape of mountains and islands and caves. Just look at this one. This is the original one. This is what it originally looks like. Then when you flip to the side, it looks like a body. Oh. You think it's not a humanoid? Nope. This is like a big ass snake, a big ass petrified snake. It's different in scale. They call this gorilla island. Bruh, look at that big ass gorilla. Look, look at it. It's all over the world. Look at that elephant. Look at that turtle. Oh my God. Oh my. The whole thing is alive. How about you?
Talk about nightmare fuel. I would have turned my ass around right the fuck there, walked right out the front door, and found my ass a new hotel room with some human beings to check me in at. Period.
You won't believe what's going on at Yellowstone National Park. Hundreds of thousands of bears were seen blocking the entrance to Yellowstone National Park, and it's got people wondering what the hell is really going on. If there's no reports of them acting aggressive or attacking anybody, they're just lying there still, silent, like they're almost waiting for something. Some are reporting this is a migration event, while others are claiming that this has never even happened before, like ever. While conspiracy forums are claiming this is something completely different, like a sign, or even worse, a warning that something big is about to happen. As we all know, animals can sense what we can't, and I'm almost wondering, is this a sign that the Yellowstone National Park volcano is about to erupt? In case some of you don't know, this thing hasn't erupted in over 70,000 years, and if it did, it would be catastrophic. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Let me know in the comments what you think, and follow for more news like this.
70,000 years, try again. It erupted in 1930.
They 100% either know or feel something is coming, guys. Unless they don't, and this is all just AI generated.
I believe it was, what, 1937 or 32?
Yeah. One or two. As I said, Wire, 70,000 years.
I'm not even going to try to say his last name because I don't want to be disrespectful to the Egyptian culture, is the first human being to make his way to the bottom of the shafts underneath the pyramid and has reported back what he found in the chamber.
Someone doesn't know their math.
And now, like always, take what you get, see what you won't. I have purposely not talked about this topic yet because I like to outline facts better. But as of today, allegedly, archaeologist Rainey, try the name again, has made his way to the bottom, and what he found there was perfect blue, like water chamber, I guess is what I'm referring to as, with the most beautiful blue colored water that he's ever seen in his life, with preserved humanoid body-like creatures in the water, with, as he
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, me.
I've now been attended with reports and seen multiple videos all over social media, all over the different forums now. We're all claiming the exact same thing. So, Tony, have you heard this? Because this is going to shake up history and the truth of our world.
Piece of shit.
Nothing.
Come on!
So, let's have this conversation.
Oh, no.
Because I
Know
want
what
to know
the worst thing is about this
more
place?
to know about this.
Yeah, okay. So what we're supposed to believe
Hey,
this guy
yo,
take his word for it at face value?
How about a round or two?
Trust me, bro.
What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping he did. Curious to see how he handles the likes of me. So how about it?
GoPros strapped to helmets or entire camera crews to document this insane.
No, not today. Thanks anyway.
So,
whatever. I'll be here.
You know that probably lost your home camera. Everything on the camera I can offer. That includes phones, PlayStations, baby monitors, cameras, inside the house, outside the house.
After every shot now.
Cameras inside, I can watch all of them. Wonder how? You're going to go to a website called
Let's have a look.
Within that website, you can search your IP address. Any camera that you have has an IP address. You can search in that website to see what people are seeing. Here's the fact: if you have not specifically protected those devices, anybody can watch them. My other page, Megan Michael 44, I have different system tips on how to protect those devices. You're going to head over there and
Thanks a lot.
This is my second account. I will go through system tricks on the internet, how to protect all your devices, how to stay safe, and how to find additional information about people on the internet. I love you guys so much. Drink your water.
I don't get it, guys. If she cares so much about your safety, then why did I have to physically blur out that website as she very obviously left on the screen? She'll have you believe that she is so worried about you. She's so worried about your safety, and she really wants to help. Then why'd you leave the website clear as day on the screen? Because so if your neighborhood scammer didn't have the site, they do now.
No matter how long you've been living with HIV, treatment can help when taken as prescribed. You can do this.
These are the photos that NASA chose to send to aliens. They're riding on the first spacecrafts to leave our solar system, Voyager 1 and 2, which are now way out into interstellar space. Carrying these golden records with these images on them, they show our home and where in the universe we're located. They show how we do math and how we define things like time and distance. They show what humans are, from the makeup of our DNA to how we reproduce and grow and age, to how we eat and drink. They show what we do. They show where we live and what we built and discovered. It's a message about us, hurtling 17 kilometers per second through space between stars, so that maybe one day someone might find it. If you need more optimistic scientific stories, follow along.
Sure, because why wouldn't we give them our deepest and darkest secrets, along with GPS coordinates on exactly how and where to find us? Like, what are we doing here, guys? There was once a movie where they shot one of these time capsules into space, and like, I don't know, decades later the aliens found it and took it as like a declaration of intergalactic war. So, hopefully that doesn't happen this time, guys.
In Australia, a stop sign made of water was developed. So because some truck drivers didn't respect the regular warning signs, which caused them to have incidents, they created a curtain of water into which stop is projected, making an illusion of a solid wall that explodes when sensors detect a truck that can't fit into a tunnel.
Laws of motion and physics and just shat all over. He must have had 99 missed calls for Red Bull alone. before making it to the top of that mountain, guys. Crazy.
His plan was simple. Travel from England to France in a human-sized bubble across the English Channel. He packed his essentials, an oxygen tank, a compass, protein bars, water, and snacks. With his camera rolling and gear strapped tight, he sprinted into the sea, ready for the challenge. The waves battered him. Once past the breakers, the current pulled him into open water. Hours passed and the coastline disappeared. Hunger reached for a protein bar. A mistake, intense stomach pain hit, and exhaustion followed. He drifted off inside the bubble. When he woke, he had washed ashore. Dizzy, barefoot, and foamless, he left it behind to avoid water damage. He crawled out convinced he had made it to France. He wandered the unfamiliar beach until he saw a sign. But the sign wasn't in French. He had landed somewhere entirely different.
Exciting development, even Monaco From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun month.
Nothing about the Exelon makes any sense. First off, those pink things on its head are gills. It can breathe underwater. But it can also take in oxygen from the skin, because its skin acts like lungs. That doesn't make any sense. On top of that, it can also regenerate its limbs. And it's not like normal regeneration. They can regenerate everything. We're talking legs, eyes, gills, pieces of its brain, and it can regenerate multiple times. It's basically indestructible. Here's the best part. We can't find a really good program in this
Woman of the hour. Jeez. It took you long enough. Up an appetite just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that he's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deschamps. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
So what's the gig? Were you meant to come out in one piece?
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but no deals riding on you now, chica.
All right. Let's hear what old Dex has to say. Set it up.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is his own.
No, really, no.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tools for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz. Gracias, Dios. Bueno. Run your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up and scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
We rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
He made the right decision just one. Leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts, smash that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next
First stop.
Peace.
Ripper Doc. Anchica, easy on the gas, eh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Yeah, Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know.
Sell the summoning card to me. Summoner isn't a professional summoner like you can afford. What really? He says luck is just too good.
Unfortunately, his luck is too poor. Otherwise, he could change his job to summoning himself and just give it up.
He's so poor he can't even afford to feed a summoner, and he still wants to become a summoner.
So, Yang Z, the summoner profession is truly beyond your means.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex is cooked up first.
Yang Z, don't be so reckless. Not everyone is suited to be a summoner.
Go away! Leave me alone!
I love this job!
That those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the
Checking them out?
even within us. Your noise, your worry, your life. It is all irrespective.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
Yeah, the little icon on the side of my camera is moving up and down when I'm catching it. And that, yes, the one that's moving, because we're stick connected, we're like backbending to convert.
Well, you can see your head's got like a little bit of movement on the inside too.
Wait, that's blue. That's really, really. What's up with that?
Icky surprise. Never, you old ripper. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. I think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights.
Oh, kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex to Sean, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the Eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. Yeah. Chair, please. Sit down. Relax. Yeah, okay. Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in. You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
Prove that men have no fun than women. Let's go.
Hey, Anton, I'll give you $1 for blowing that rock. Yeah.
$1? Oh my god. I think it would do it to them for free. Oh my god. I hope it was worth the $1.
This is like 1,800 pounds permanent rare earth magnet. You can lift metal out of your hands with several feet away.
Two of them men have more fun than women. Let's go.
Hey, Anton, I'll give you $1 to go on that road. Yeah.
Oh my god. I think it was using them for free. It's so much worse. Oh my god. I hope it was worth the $1.
This is my 800-pound permanent rare earth magnet. You can lift metal out of your hands with several feet away.
Oh my god, no. Okay, that's. Oh my god!
Just do it forward.
Let's do a PFC.
It's silent too. This is terrifying. If you get the camera too close, it ruins the camera and the focus goes all wild. So we're gonna be dropping this.
Mark 1, like I said, decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. Just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this.
What is the Predator catches today?
Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
What is that?
Just like that. Thanks.
What are you trying to do with that?
Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
My boyfriend when I told me.
Play-by-play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on.
Don't be me now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
They've got some for and so they, a month ago I pruned it heavily. Now it's regained all this new foliage, and it's again time to prune it severely so that we can let the light in and let it breathe.
Wow, it's just like a magical thing.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. How's it look? Feel all right to you?
Wow, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful.
174. How would it look like? Let me know in the comments.
Time for the scanner.
3 years of therapy in 60 seconds. Here we go. Number 1. Turns out your parents did their best and also kind of fucked you up.
Take you a few seconds to adjust. But first time's rarely the charm. Fool with anything, really. The scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes, read your intentions.
Folding your laundry before it becomes a fucking roommate. Number 3.
I also inject an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er-did well.
Stop chasing people who treat you like a fucking option. I'm not a side quest. And if they can't see that, they need to go play somebody else's game. Number 5.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Before it ruins your whole fucking week. Number 6. Feelings don't kill you. Crying won't kill you. Screaming into a pillow won't kill you. But ignoring your feelings, oh, that's going to destroy you from the inside out.
Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
You build yourself day by day. Some days
So you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Most of the time, it's not that deep. You're not cursed. You're just tired, thirsty, maybe overdue for a snack. There you go.
You're the best, Vic. I owe you.
To a 60-second rate. I saved you 15 grand. Then only $5.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, forget where you came from.
That's why I don't have problems. Don't have problems. That was amazing. That's please. Yay.
I'm gonna count to 3. We're all gonna look down at our shirts. 1.
You know, the States, they always trick you good. Because the man's shirt is, what do you see? When you're a shirt, you see it. As a cowboy,
Even the fastest shit out loud. Great try. Let's do it all over again.
Any guy that comes through with wet hair, you know he just got out of the shower from a nice massage. Robert Kraft. Wow! What's walking? We're just there in a Robert stroke party.
Joking to other women about this. The argument. What do you mean? Somebody out there thinks you're not joking.
Pay my bills and do drugs. So I can do drugs.
make my family proud and do drugs. So I don't have to get drug tested and do drugs. To break the generational curse in my family, well, I do drugs.
Not for most drugs. Okay. Straight face, no drugs. Moving on.
That's fine.
I was fully expecting this to be back. That lucky son of a
Whether it is like a best friend man or another girl best friend.
Male equivalent to the feeling of stealing a guy's money.
Yes. It's whatever these things are called.
Because you play with them, right?
Scrunchies or these things over here because again, impossible to keep a guy entertained for a long time. Even under these, the whole act is just going to be about this, right? Because again, the intrusive thoughts, I will put this on my nose, on my lip, or on my wrist, and superhero clothes. It's really, like I said, this is how it was fun.
Interesting, yeah.
It's one of these little companies will take that. I like that.
Oh my god, you think like a decent or my...
Hey, he wasn't walking, honey. He was hopping away.
So lucky. You gotta love these customers, so there's always one guy standing in front of the phone smoking. Oh my God, there's a concept. Because it will work.
Yeah, let's get your keys on the dash. Stay in the vehicle. Gotta be prepared. Gotta get Afternoon, officer.
Any idea how fast the gentlemen were doing?
We apologize. That's totally on us, but we support you guys and we totally wrong. We respect everything you're doing out there. Thanks for keeping us safe.
Well, I can appreciate that, gentlemen, but you also need to signal that.
We're a whole lot of liquor for us. We got a couple of comedians in the car.
Well, which one are you guys trying to make it to home Depot by Sunday? Oh, sure. You're going to take the 405 stop?
Well, that's what I was saying. We got to go eastbound on the 10 before you go southbound on the 25. Well, if you go south on the frontage road, that's going to buy you another 10 minutes from Mapleberry.
That's right. Mapleberry, that's a good route right now. That'll take you 18 minutes. Understood. Now, what are you packing there?
I'm dead!
Oh, no way!
I was told you gotta treat it like it's loaded.
Do it.
Thank you, guys.
Great to meet you.
Great to meet you, guys.
Get that winter food in your place.
Sir. Stay safe.
What a great guy.
Good guy. That's a great guy. And by the way, that is.
I think this is the only Natalie scenario. The one better than this one would be maybe a couple of nurses in the car. Don't have a restraint wire. No, come on. I see what you did there. Yeah, that's it. Stop property.
Y'all here for the bean?
Whoa, whoa. Look at the camel out there.
Get ideas and insights from experts in your field on LinkedIn.
They made a whole channel or whatever it is out there, an Instagram, a TikTok about hacking attack. I don't know what a hack attack is, but the person that was it, and it was not fun. They have an awesome time. We have an awesome time. All good. Today, I want you to be in church. I want to be everything you want.
Tap 3 to cast Buster Sword. The rule. And then I pick 2 to equip it. And I pick Darkness of Eternity, which will start ritual. Gain 3 black mana. I put another Buster Sword doing another 2 on the head. And then I put it with 2 more mana. And then Yasuo attack every 10 8, which hit you for 10. And then I use the effect of Buster Sword to cast Fugan, gain some extra round, which hit you for 4 more. You know, for 18 total. And go ahead 6 times.
Where did we go from doors? Now we even have a doorway. So how are we knowing that they didn't mean a door? And they meant a door. That's it.
Guns?
What?
Guns?
Jesus.
Guns. Guns. Guns. Dogs.
Yeah?
Dogs. Goes. Goes. Goes. Goes. Goose. Goose. Papers. Papers.
Bear. Bear.
Bear.
Bear.
Bear.
Beaver.
Bear. Bear. Bear. Bear. Bear. Bear. Beaver. Beaver. Beaver.
Beaver. Beaver. Okay. Alright.
Werewolves. Wolves. Wolves. Wolves. Wolves. Wolves.
But wait for this next gen to change everything. Because sometimes I don't understand. We love what people speak. I'm like, Google, what is this? That's what you do. Phoenix and Arizona make right? Arizona. And that's nice. Let's go. Oh my god. I didn't ask who the hair broke. Of course I will go again. I mean, will it go really quick and then you don't have to give it a makeover every week or something? Every month? Wow, that's so cool. How does your hair just oily? It doesn't even wash. Is it like after some time the oil just dries or something? That is so nice. You could give it kind of a bath. Can he let wear his own shoes? Oh, me too. Oh, he looks great. Maybe now somebody's looking for a job or something. The smile. Oh, look, his horses, let the horses that garden in with the makeover. We get to say they get a lonely day and maybe an opportunity for a new start. When you get to the car accident, before you're ready to run for you're all getting that's crazy.
Day 8 of standing up with the without GPS, and I lost my sailboat. Just kidding. It's over there. Where is it? Come here! Oh, there it is. There's my sailboat. Look at how pretty she is. I love my boat. There's actually a lake out here in the middle of the ocean. I would love to tell you where in the ocean we are, but we don't have to do that. We're just going to do this. And, you guys want to go and have to go in there. And, I don't think anyone's done paddleboarding in this spot before. And I'm grateful for my son. We're actually going to have a grandson day. You know, it's like the paddleboard. He's got huge yellow container jumped out of the water with the stuff. Like there's water there. It's definitely I would never I came out again this evening on the paddleboard, and we need to pick up a little bit. Tom and I are racing. He has the head tail out, so I want him to do the time up, so I can go faster. Oh, man! What do you do out here?
Yeah, when I was crazy out there, that silence is killing me. I just need that silence for a bit, just calm down. That's fine. Let's but then, after like, I would say, not even a whole day, I would be gone. Imagine like spending days there without touching that phone. Unprovoked show and don't tell. Oh, come on. How can you have so many classes? That guy has a song. The other guy is, oh my God, we all have to do it. A teddy bear. Another set of glasses. Cards, okay. White, a board? No. Way. No way. He has a clear cut.
Some nasty body shots there. Yeah. Huh? Andy. Oh, punch you. You want me to punch you? I'll see. Yeah? Okay. You want to get? Yeah, let's go then. But then you have to punch me. Not sure. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh my God!
Tonight, Alicia went to 4 engagement parties. She's done bringing a forced smile to her husband. Here's a ring, Alicia. Say I do to pretty sweetness. Cereal, that's the spot.
Oh.
Loud for you, just like that.
You asked for that, dude.
But you are not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you, or rather, not only. The hell?
How's biz going?
Can't complain. Corporals learn to keep their distance, and Sokka's back on
Yo,
the
get
works.
it.
They all gotta have the newest, shiniest implants.
Think you got Misty here to help. Handles your griping well.
Yeah, renting out her shop's the best decision I ever made.
What? Seems like you're the only person in Night City who's happy with his law.
You get to a certain age, you drop all your illusions. Life just gets easier from there.
Well, the boy's just having fun. He's playing in the mud with his little Tonka toys.
Yo, ain't nowhere to be found! Shut your mouth, you little shit! Whoa! Look at you!
你上医院看过吗？回指定是有点毛病。面对疾风暴，
Finish the rest of those leftovers off.
Gonna sit there forever.
it is. Yes, chat rooms. Oh, okay. I think we go for experience. I think that's...
Open up. It's the Fifth Police. And this laptop is under arrest.
Hello everyone, here welcome to Arise Dark Lord, a game in which you raise an undead army and crush your foes. This will be in a prototype. This will be in a prototype state, and it was made by the developer of Prison Architect, if you know that one, and Lord Summoner and Necromancer game. This should be right up my alley. What do we have here? Arise, the Dark Lord, they said it. Alright, I'm getting summoned, I suppose. Well, hey, there's me. This is me. Okay, nice. WASD, a movement. Thanks, dudes. Moving it out. Alright. I can already tell I like this art style. I'm a sucker for pixel art and then with lighting and shadows like this. Anyways, okay, there's a door. Can you take them with us? Come, minion. Flashbang. Alright. Hey. Oh, they are coming with us. That might... It shall begin in the north, if you say so. What's this? Mana? Okay. He's apparently. Oh! Holy zoom. Game for ants. Nice, man. I like this actually. Makes sense. Alright. Moving on. We can go to the north and we bring the mana with us, I guess. A dark herald shall emerge, a lord of death and sorrow. And his will shall be the breaking of the world. What's this? The relic found the dark banner. This looks cool, by the way, I like this screen. The power to rally your army to follow you in battle. No other insignia has ever instilled such fear in the hearts of so many. Rally your orcs to your banner. Oh, they are orcs, apparently. Alright. The power to rally your army to follow you into battle. No other insignia has ever instilled. Oh, they come to me. Right click. Hold attack. Attack that guy. Hold it. Come on. Back, minions. Take them out. Oh, nice. They got my out of it, right? Get up! Take him out. Nice. Got him. Hold to exit. Good man. Are you ready? Nice. Holy. That's what I looked at. Oh, that's a lot of it. All the rented creatures of evil shall flock to his banner. Yo, that's a proper army right now. Stop rally? No, that's okay. Does it cost mana to do this? And all who defy him shall be cast into ruin. Destroy. There we go. Hold on here. Oh, what? Tower. Take it down. Take down the tower right away. Ow. Oh. Oh. I should probably stay back a little bit. Are they focusing me? I thought they would focus my dudes, maybe, but maybe not. Alright, I have 1 out of 3 health. Will I die in the tutorial? The source of the dead shell power is sorcery. Yeah, they drop mana, right? Nice. I'll take on everyone. It's fine. Also let me stay back a little bit. I don't want to die. Alright. Mana. Let me look. Brimstone. Yellowshire. It's like a map view. That's cool. What's this? Relic found at the summoning rod. The power to summon entire legions of orcs from the underworld. The summoning rod is the key that opens a portal to the dark realm. Left click hold to summon orcs. Summon them. Oh, Stargate. Nice. Oh yeah, and then that's a lot actually. We have a fire down here that is slowly decreasing, so yeah, we're about halfway done right now. We are summoning a lot. Nice. Rally orcs, the abandoned, it's a lot, and then the pack. Take him down. Take him down. Can we drop health, by the way, at some point? Alright. Left click to summon, right click to combine. We got that. Summon orcs. And mana, get ready. There's not mana to summon more orcs, that's good. Oh, making you right. Come. Delete. He will wage war upon all that is good and free.
The one by the window.
On buildings as well. Are you? Okay. Put it down. Are we using... Oh, this is cooldown. Okay. There's a cooldown on the portal. Take them down one by one. And Greyberry has to die as well. Also right click, not hold down, and then they go to that flag there. I see. You can just place it anyway. Summon more. Okay. You all back. Back. Hit that one actually. And that one. Got him. And there's summoning more orcs. Also, let's see if I don't want to miss anything. We're good here for now. Yellowshire over there. And moving a little bit more careful. And all the armies of the world shall be crushed under his will. Oh, you're victorious. Walk into the light. Lead the realm. Hold on. For those guys though, we cannot lead them. Oh, we are slower. We are slower when we are in the woods. Alright, let's move on. So it is written, so it shall be.
After back-to-back pregnancy, my body looks different than when it did. Using maybe a skin turn motion, or almost a recap. Know for certain one day we're going to look back. I'm in a hurry. Going to wish that we were in those pictures. We're going to debate to look back at the PDC non-dating.
Searching for the best fuel economy? Go with Honda, the most fuel-efficient full-line.
Well, yeah, I love this outfit, man. It looks so nice. I'm a sucker for this. Oh, I can move even in this. Oh, this looks awesome, dude. I thought this was like a cutscene. Nice. What's that? Like banner? Yeah. So that's what we got so far. Oh, that's okay. At least, yeah. You can find a book and like a ring as well, and all these other things. Oh, I see. Man. Come on, man. Look, with the reflection and everything, I'm just so, I don't know why, I'm so flashed right now with it. I love this. Alright. The crypt of, I didn't read the last word. That's too eager. Right, rally. Come, the minions. We have 5 mana, so we gotta destroy some, and then we can summon more. Under hallowed ruins in distant lands, like powerful relics from a forgotten time. We need those. Okay, there's Ember Fort. Oh, I guess we pushed it down for now. Let's take down the melee boots first, maybe. Going. Then we can summon if then. Yeah, we could wait in theory to get all our troops, but I think we can just go. Right? Last one. Right. Crypt of the Necromancer. Ooh, nice. I mean, oh, will we? Okay. Before we get our Necromance spell there, I hope. Or the Necromance artifact in this case. Nice. Town, correct. Also, there's more mana down here. Oh! Man, I underestimate, apparently. Oh, that was not a town, that was 2 archers there. I thought the town attacked me. I'm blind. I didn't see those guys for a second. Only took 1 damage at least. Not 2 this time. Alright, move. Consume. Consume. All of those. Alright. And then we go in here. Oh, an actual... Wait, I'm alone. No, I'm not. They're coming. So many dudes. Okay, get in here. Second dam. We must necromance. Alright. Overwhelm. I could summon more, but let's finish this right now. Oh, ring. For the skull. It looks good to me. Relic found a ring of necromancy. The power over death itself, and one of the most evil artifacts ever created. With this ring, you can raise the dead to fight beside you. Let's go. Always wasted. Nice. Archers as well as that's a melee dude, I suppose. Do it again. Can you command? Go, go. Go, go, go. I wanna see you attack. Yeah. Kind of as expected. Makes sense? Give me that. Next. Alright. Raise dead. How do we select and raise dead spell and raise an enemy? We can just select that actually. Yeah, oh, 1, 2, 1, like you look. Nice. Raise dead. There's enough mana to summon Orc. I don't want to go for it. Nice. Alright. Actually, we have everything, so let's also summon. What are you thinking? Next step. Come. Do your work to do.
What defines the modern athlete? The training? Natural talent? Please! Anyway, I went to Men's Warehouse. They're folding appropriate clothes that use chill flex, which helps keep it cool under pressure.
The place you travel is important to you, so it's important to all see. How does where you make all your best memories?
Stupid gas commercials.
If it's important to you, it's important to us. You're in good hands with all the things.
Come. There we go. Alright, also raise bid. One more, yeah, to 5. So we should always do 5, I suppose. Be efficient with our mana. What do you guys do? Come. Pick up the 10. Raise. Oh, what's this? Right. Boom, inside. What's up? What is up? Can I zoom out more? I think that just happened. I feel like I zoom out more, right? I couldn't see all of this. Okay. Maybe that's what that is. Okay. More real quick. So we're going to use this. And then necromanes. Take down that 10. Nice. Ooh, book as well. And another insect. Is it? What is that? But I mean, I can zoom out of it. I'm not sure if that's what that is. Can't think of anything. What's this? The Book of Adbook Crystal. The power to improve and upgrade your spells over time and to learn even more powerful spells in the future. The prophecy written to this book predicts a coming catastrophe and the rise of the Dark Lord. Oh dear. Okay, now that's Minecraft. Insight is gathered from the ruins of human towns. Good. Now we get 2. And spellbook. Open the spellbook. Nice. Some of the orcs. Oh, we can improve that. Turn the pages. Industry. Oh right, there's something building in this game. I read that. I forgot about it. That's all. We can also build at some point. Okay. I'm so sorry it's not data available. Not to keep the spike.
This is crazy. They're literally showing us to our face. So this. Intelligence. This is crazy. They're literally showing us to our face. So this is Robert Harwood. He's the Vice Admiral. Look at that. So you can go and watch this. It's on the Fox News official website and YouTube channel. You can watch the whole interview. This is real, right? There's an AI glitch. Nothing. They showed it from multiple angles. That is a textbook bottom of a mask right there. There is no way that this was done by mistake. Are you telling me that they sat him up there, clicked his little mic on and didn't notice that his face is hanging off? just look at this. Do you think they do this when the real person just doesn't turn up? You know, he's like phoned in sick or something, and then they just say, "Oh, you sit there, put this mask on, and say this." How could they ever show that on live TV and think we wouldn't notice? You know? It's crazy. Leave a comment down below what you think about that. They're finally shutting down, bro. And this might be the best news I've heard, bro. To you too. Because who knows what these people were feeding us? Hundreds and hundreds of these big food chains are losing their power, and not because they want to, but it's because we're breaking up. Listen to this, yo. Domino's is closing 200 of its locations worldwide, including 172 locations in Japan. Not to mention they have filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, so Domino's is going down. We know y'all want to do this. This guy over here, Papa John, who looked like he changed over the time, over the years. Look at that. Like, I'm mistaken, bro. But nonetheless, over 200 Papa Johns are closing its doors worldwide. Pizza Hut is closing down 250 locations, and that's only the beginning of the year. So who knows how much they're closing down this year? Wendy's is expected to close 300 to 600 of its locations worldwide, bro. Something is going on with Wendy's. Ever since they've left, it has never been the same. Apparently, Denny's has been closing down its locations ever since 2025, and there's about 300 more about to close its doors this year. Popeyes has also filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and they're closing down 136 stores between Georgia and Florida, bro. And Arby's. And honestly, I don't even know how Arby's has been doing this. I never seen anyone in the parking lot. Anyone that's trying to eat this is diabolical, bro. This thing must be a glitch in the matrix. Because what most people don't realize is that all of these places, they're all connected. They're all interconnected. The same suppliers, the same system, it's the same pipeline feeding y'all the same crap. I mean, look at this. They're all feeding you the same thing. That's why it's the same food everywhere, the same fast food everywhere, bro. We cannot get away. We gotta finally shut it down. Y'all notice that all these quote-unquote celebrities and public figures get withering away now, bro? And that's because we're not feeding the beast system no more, bro. You know, the one joke we should do it right for is that we have to make this money. It's the McDonald's food truck. So this is what I can't say that. I don't like that. These are always, you know, supply. These are always strong eyes.
Squeeze the big fry!
People finally waking up to this fact. It is. You've got a better chance of just going in the bin and finding something eating that. That's always healthy for you, isn't it?
The question is not who faith. The real question is why faith is with them. I don't think we can argue that Apollo wasn't given a Hollywood studio. From the ridiculous footage they gave us, to the flag, to the footprint, to the radiation, to the camera angles changing so we don't see the arc, to the whistleblowers, now it's time to understand why. Why would the government tell us the truth about this when they lied to us about almost everything else? The answer is pretty simple, and it's aligned with the agenda. It's to control our perception that they are big and powerful, and that we are small and helpless. It's to keep us trapped in that same power dynamic so that we rely on these big institutions when all they're doing is driving us away from our true human potential. In 1969, they claimed that the moon landing was done to flex military innovation against the Soviets during the Cold War. But ultimately, what does this do? It tells the world that we have the higher potential, that they're wrong.
time, he puts the blue eyes, which means he's on our side at the moment. Remember, iRobot, it's still his envelope red. That's when we're in trouble. Are you joking? That thing's surfing the web. We're all in trouble. This thing's learning too quick, mate. All right, and he's got the voice of 1,000 tortured souls.
I brought $1 million in cash to the mountains to buy honey, but just as we were about to load the trucks, the farmers collectively hiked the price. They went back on every price we previously agreed on. They even yelled that they'd rather let the honey rot in the buckets than sell it to me. Mr. Zhu, the current market rate is $80 a pound, but you're only offering $30. This is daylight robbery. I stared in total disbelief at this unfamiliar young man. The village chief stepped in quickly to explain, Mr. Zhu, this is Songji Auntie Zhang's son-in-law. He's a college grad who knows economics.
Scrounged up enough eddies to pay you back in full.
Hold on to him just in case. You need him more than me.
Not taking him all the way to my grave. And thanks again for doing so much work on me without ever seeing an eddy.
That's what friends are for.
All right. Like I said, 2.67 pounds of sandwich furniture right now.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
We have our summer event outside. We have live music. We have a bunch of different food stalls, a couple of bars outside. The LA Dolls will be performing outside. Also today is the grand opening of Solo. Solo's New Orleans Polaroids. So give them a try. I have private ways to suggest that they were delicious. Alright, we're a minute in. 1 minute in. A lot of different styles here.
Yeah, and that girl's whooping all their asses.
The bread first. Mama's taking it just like a regular sandwich. right, also, hey, we just started a beer club here at Topanga Social. So for $75 a month, as much beer as you can drink anytime you want. That's the best deal in town.
This is Arby's quarter-pound pulled pork and chopped brisket. Both are smoked slow for up to 13 hours. Tender, juicy barbecue like this isn't magic, although there is a lot of smoke involved.
Arby's, we have the meat.
We transformed customer service with AI.
The key is getting all your data.
You just gotta move it from everywhere.
Everywhere, you gotta get.
All right. There's 2 minutes in. We are 2 minutes in. Dana's getting ready to crush our first sandwich. There's definitely some familiar faces here. Some new ones. Yep, cheer your people on. They need it. Cheer your people on. All right, Raina's on her second sandwich. All right, like I said, first prize is $1,000 cash. Second prize is a $100 gift card to Topanga Social. And third prize is a $75 gift card. How are we doing, Eva? All right.
She's kicking their ass.
All right, we're coming up on 5. Almost halfway. I don't know if I mentioned it. These are Italian subs, by the way. These are classic Italian subs. And that's the halfway mark. We're halfway through. Let's cheer them on. Halfway. We're at the